India's COVID-19 crisis is graphically captured in the city of Pune, which is heroically, but also tragically grappling with this deadly virus. Currently, that's in the third week of March 2021, Pune has almost 25,000 active COVID-19 cases, and this, unfortunately, is the highest for any city in the country. Nearly 4.5 lakh Puneites caught the virus through the previous 12 months. Its 10,000 deaths are next only to Mumbai and Delhi. Now, on the other hand, look at this irony. Pune is also the cradle of Serum Institute of India, SII, which is the largest vaccine maker in the world and which is waging a heroic battle to obliterate this health menace. So isn't that quite an irony? So if Pune could vaccinate just 5 million people, 5 million adults out of a total population of 7 million. So just 5 million out of 7 million quickly, it would vanquish COVID-19 completely, totally, comprehensively. With that in mind, with that statistic in mind, look at a few key numbers. Now, SII could produce 60 million doses every month in Pune, but over half of these are likely to be exported. Others like Bharat Biotech, they could be producing tens of millions of doses too, giving the whole country potentially access to, let's say, 100 million doses per month. But out of that 100 million, we are barely using 50 million doses within the country every month. So therefore, poor Pune, now look at its situation. It only needs 10 million jabs. That's 5 million adults into 2 jabs per adult. That's 10 million jabs to become COVID-free. In fact, Pune's industries would be delighted to take on the challenge of vaccinating their workers at super speed. That, of course, would take care of the bulk of the adult population, and therefore the district administration would not have to take any extra strain. So now look at this number. SII has to divest only 1/3 of its exports in 1 month. I'll repeat that again. Just 1/3 of its exports, expected at about 30 million doses, just for 1 month. If they don't do that and divert that to Pune's aid, it would rid their beloved city, Pune, of the pandemic. And this whole exercise can be wrapped up in 8 weeks flat, lock, stock and barrel. Now let's look at other cities. Besides Pune, COVID-19 can be very similarly vanquished in 13 other crisis districts. We are all terrified about an imminent second wave in India. But mercifully, this time, the infections are unusually concentrated. Just 13 districts in the country, are reporting more than 200 plus cases every day. Even if we take an average of, say, 3 to 4 million adults per district, that's a total vaccination of about 100 million doses to achieve universal immunization within these hotspots to arrest the second wave. So you would ask, what's holding us up? Why aren't we doing that? There is one huge wrinkle, and that is our policymakers have banned universal access to the vaccine. An adult cannot simply walk in and take the shot. He or she must be either 60 years plus or morbidly ill, which is a shame. When the country is using less than half its vaccinating capacity, it boggles the mind that we are restricting threatened populations from taking the jab. In fact, the tragedy is put in sharp relief when you juxtapose the following facts since India began vaccinating in January. I'm using approximate rounded off numbers in the third week of March 2021. 35 million jabs have been administered in India. 60 million doses have been exported. Yes, I know you're shocked, but the truth is that we have exported many more vials than we have given to our own citizens. It's a terrible ratio of 60s to 35. Shouldn't this ratio be inverted? Now, ever since we allowed vaccinations to begin at private health facilities, and that started on the 1st of March, we are hitting about an average of about 1.5 million jabs every day, which unfortunately is just a quarter, just 25% of our vaccinating capacity of 6 million doses per day. So 3/4, 75% of our vaccinating capacity is lying idle. Finally, therefore, to conclude, let's ask starkly and simply, why are we denying vulnerable adults, irrespective of their age or morbidities, the jab when we are sitting on such huge amounts of idle capacity and spare vaccine doses? और अगर यही विचार जो मैंने अभी आपके सामने रखे अंग्रेजी में आप हिंदी में सुनना चाहते हैं तो आप हमारी हिंदी क्विंट की यूट्यूब चैनल पे जाइए और यही वीडियो आपको हिंदी में भी मिलेगा. एंड ऑफ कोर्स you must not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel right now.